The Institute for Development of Economics and Finance, INDEF, predicts the growth of the textile industry this year will only touch 3%, below the Ministry of Industry's target of 5%. INDEF Executive Director Ahmad Tauhid said there are still several factors holding back the industry's growth in 2022 after last year's contraction for 3 consecutive quarters. First, there is still uncertainty surrounding the spread of the Omicron variant of the COVID-19, the impact of which can restrain demand in shopping and trade centers. Secondly, it turns out that the trend of imported textile products is fast, even though there are safeguards in place. It turns out that import demand is still relatively high. Last year, the government was known to have issued a security measure import duty, BMTP, or garment safeguard, after in 2020 the same policy was imposed for imported fabric products. Textile manufacturer PT Trisela Textile Industries (TBK) BELL, expressed his hope for the improvement of the performance of the domestic textile industry this year. Until the third quarter of 2021, the textile and apparel industry still recorded a year-on-year contraction of -3.34%. However, the contraction rate has shrunk from the second and first quarters of 2021, namely -4.54% and -13.28%, respectively. Corporate Secretary of Trisela Textile Nurvulan Kusumawati said the direction of improvement in the domestic market had begun to be felt in the last quarter of last year, which was welcomed by intensifying retail products and customized orders. During the pandemic, the company anticipates declining sales by maximizing digital marketing on e-commerce platforms. In the third quarter of 2021, Bell's total online sales increased by 38.4% year-on-year, he said, Wednesday, December 1, 2022. PT Asia Pacific Fibers, APF, Kaliwungu will expand to form a textile factory area, textile park, in the near future. With that, the company engaged in the textile, yarn sector. We will need a workforce of 300 to 1,000 people to increase the amount of production. This was conveyed by the President Director of PTAPF Kaliwungu, Ravi Shankar, Wednesday, December 1, 2022. Ravi Shankar said this expansion was carried out to enlarge and expand production, considering that the company's competition in other countries is quite high. His party also needs support from the Kendal Regency government, especially in preparing manpower and permits for expansion land. Currently there are 2,500 workers, later we will need hundreds more, it could be much more. We need support from the regional government so that this expansion can be carried out quickly, he said.